Since I have become acquainted with the Zodiac palette, I cannot bring myself to use anything else because I just love it. I love the mattes, I love the shimmers, and I just love the mix of shades in this palette. I would definitely recommend this palette, like 100,000,000%. I don't think I've ever felt so confident recommending anything before because, like, I just love this palette. I love it to death. I'm going to begin with this kind of tan shade, and that's going to go in my crease. And can you see as well, like, I only dipped in once, and you get really good colour payoff with these eyeshadows. They blend out so easily. Like, I love the palette because of the shades in the palette, but I just find this palette like one of the easiest palettes to use, just because it seems to take zero effort. It's just, oh, such a great palette. Like, let me know in the comments downstairs if you've tried this palette, like, what are your thoughts? Because I just love it. Next, we're going to go in with this burnt orange kind of shade. And I'm just popping this in the crease. With that first shade, I like to have it like quite smoked out and diffused. What a wanker I sound like right now. But with this one, I like to just get it more kind of concisely in the crease. Again, concisely in the crease. Wanker alert over here. So I'm just going to kind of tap that on. Can you see the pigment you get from this as well? It really is beautifully pigmented. And I'm just going to take that all the way like into the inner corner as well, because I find that if I don't take my darker like transition shade right in here to like my inner corner, it just looks off. I don't know if it's to do with the shape of my lids or just, I'm not quite sure what it is, but I have to like bring it all the way in. I feel like we've gone from 0 to 60 in barely any time, just because this palette is so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. But next, I am going to go in with a little bit of this deeper kind of, it's like a chocolatey brown shade, and it's gorgeous. I'm going to put that into the outer V and also work it just into the crease. Okay, so I've just got a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go around all of the kind of lines and just kind of diffuse everything a little bit, just so that, you know, everything's looking super smoky but super blended. Okay, so next I've got a flat shader brush, and I'm going to just wet it with a little bit of Fix Plus. I'm just spraying the Fix Plus onto my desk, because I find that if I do that, I don't waste as much, because if you're spraying the Fix Plus onto your brush, I think you end up losing like a lot of it. So if you can spray it onto something and then just like dip your brush in, I just feel like that is the most economical way of using Fix Plus. So I've got some of that beautiful greeny, what colour did I say it was? It's like a greeny gold with a bit of brown in it. So I've got that on my brush, and I'm just going to pop that onto my eyelid. Can you see that? Oh my gosh. Okay, so there we go. Guys, look at how beautiful this shade is. In some lights it looks more gold, in other lights it looks more of like a greeny kind of gold, but it's just a beautiful autumnal shade in my opinion. It's kind of like you've got the golden leaves, and then you've got like the burnt orangeness leaves on your eye, you know what I mean? I recorded a whole load of me talking, but I thought I was recording, that I was not recording. But anyway, I'm going to go back in with the beautiful rich chocolate brown, and I'm going to just use that to just build up the smokiness a little bit, and, you know, build up the crease, all of that good stuff. And this is my favourite little brush for doing, like, you know, like darker shades, just this tiny little dome shaped. You know what, right? I was at work the other day and I had to email someone, and in the email I had to say about ladders being erected, and I just found it so hilarious, and it just made me realise that I am such a juvenile still. But you know what? I feel like the day that I don't find putting the word erected into an email funny will be a sad day. Have you seen the traffic on? Oh, is that my Trey? Oh, hello, gorgeous. I thought you were honeys. How are you doing, bud? What are you been up to, gorgeous man?
I'm not too sure. I'm going to go down now.
Oh, you're going back down?
Okay.
I love you. Do you like my eyes, bud? Do they look very nice? This is Mummy's autumnal eye. Come and sit with me here if you'd like. What have you been up to downstairs, gorgeous?
Watching Minions.
Oh, watching Minions. Very, very, very cool. Okay, so there we go. Now, the shimmer kind of greeny gold shadow has kind of mixed in with that beautiful kind of plummy shade. And it actually looks really, really pretty. So I don't really want to, like, you know, like really mess about with it too much, because I kind of like the gradient. I could definitely go back in there and put more of the shimmer on, you know, over the lid, but I kind of don't want to because I'm kind of loving how it looks. Oh, I love you. I love you.
I'm going to send that to Grandpa.
Oh, I might do. Yes, do you think we should?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, I love you. Is Alex having a sleep? Jay.
Excuse me.
Jay, if you were doing a video, what would you talk about? Do you think?
Pretty Mum.
No.
Pretty Mum, Pretty Mum.
You're such a cutie pie to Mummy.
Look.
Oh, sorry. Oh. I'm so sorry, gorgeous. My watch. That was my stool. My stool stood on your foot, didn't it? Come on, shall we go play on the mattress then? Yeah. Okay, I'll come back to this. Okay, so I'm back. I mean, I know to you it's not like I've been anywhere, but I've had to go to work and drive all the way back, and anyway, so I won't bore you with the details, but I'm going to just finish off the rest of my face. So today I'm going to be using the Peach Perfect Foundation. It's about 2 shades too dark for me and it oxidizes, but I'm going to be using this for my base today because it is quite warm undertone. This is the shade Vanilla, and I feel like it really kind of complements the eye look. Look at me trying to justify why I am wearing a foundation that's 2 shades too dark for me. For my concealer, I'm going to be using the Instant Age Eraser. This, no it's not, it's the Instant Anti-Age Eraser. I just plop this on here, plop it on, like, I don't know, why am I putting on my nose? Do you ever get like totally trigger happy with the concealer just because that's what everybody else does on YouTube? Anyway, that is in the shade Light, and I like it. I mean, it's very brightening. Not really had the best of luck with concealers, but I really, really like this one. I just find that it really is complimentary on my 34-year-old skin. Right, so I'm just going to bake under my eyes. I'm actually using my new Fanner setting powder. I got this from Wish for about £1, and it's actually really, really good. I like this much better than I like my Laura Mercier Rip You Off powder. I mean, this is so much better. I'm just going to get my mermaid brush and I'm just going to lightly dust some all over my face. Next, I'm going to do some under the eye work just because I don't feel like I'm looking enough like some kind of crackhead right now. So I'm going to go back in to my beloved, the Zodiac palette, and I am going to be picking up the rich chocolatey brown shade. I'm going to be getting my brush. Where the feck is my brush? Where are you? Like, I cleaned you a minute ago. Can you believe it? I actually cleaned my brush. I mean, how proud of me are you? But yeah, oh, here it is. Okay, there she is. Okay, so I just popped this under, just under the eye like this. Definitely find that the best like under eye kind of type of brushes are these. Like, I think this is meant to be like an eyebrow brush. Yeah, brow line. The brush is called brow line, but I think it's great for under the eye. It should be called under the eye line, you know, really. And then underneath that shade, I am going to go in with a little bit of the plum, and then I'm going to go in with a bit of the burnt orange, just because I just feel like there's a lot going on up top, so I want to kind of try and mirror that and balance it out a little bit, you know, underneath. Okay, so there we go. And I'm going to just go in with the burnt orange shade to finish off. Okay, and now I'm just going to get this like flat kind of brush, and I'm just going to use this to like blend out everything that I've got going on under the eye. And believe me guys, there's a lot. Okay, so as you can see, the plummy shade has kind of come down a little bit. So I'm going to just try and kind of tidy that up a little bit. So I'm going to get a bit more of this concealer. I'm just going to like pop it there like that. By the way, I'm completely winging this bit in case you hadn't noticed. I've got my brush, which I'm hoping is clean, probably not. And I'm just going to like brush that on like that, and then brush that on, and just hope that, you know, it gets rid of the plummy shade. Okay, so guys, there we go. So next, yes, there's more. Like literally, I'm going to get a little bit more of this beautiful duochrome shade that I've got my lid, and I'm just popping that on my inner corner. Okay, so this is the finished look. I think it's just very autumnal. I finished it off with Gemini by Jeffree Star, which I just think kind of complements the rusty eye look. Why do I think rusty? It's a bit rusty, but anyway guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this little bit of a, it's not a tutorial. Like, I never want to call me putting makeup on a tutorial because I'm not that good, but I hope that you've enjoyed it anyway. And this is like one of my favourite looks of the moment. I definitely went a little bit smokier than I maybe would do for work, but if you would like to see more not tutorials from me? Could you let me know? Because I don't really do them that often at all, because I just feel like there's so many like super talented people here on YouTube doing amazing makeup. I just feel like mine is not up to par. But if you enjoyed it, let me know, and if not, I hope that you will come back and watch my next video. You know, just don't lose the hope. I promise, like, there's more to me than this. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.